to class. Happy Friday. We are going to start in 2 minutes. All you need today is a mat. If you want to use weights for Russian twists and reverse lunges, you can. I am not. That's the only thing that we would use weights for. So is that something that interests you and you want to have them? Great. We're going to be doing those pretty early on in the class. Otherwise, all you need is a mat. We are going to be doing a good amount of things on the ground. Alright, so for today's workout, we have groups of 2. We're going to be doing each group 4 times. It's going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Each one of those exercises, each pair of exercises has one core exercise and one exercise that will be done either just right side or just left side. So you'll pick it up pretty quickly, but just so you know, when we do 4, it'll be 2 with the right side, 2 with the left side, and then the other exercise is going to be just all for doing the full body. Like for example, Russian twists, and reverse lunges with side leg lifts. So that's going to be your first pairing, which we'll go over in a second. But we're going to be doing all right side with the lunges, then getting on the ground and doing Russian twists for 45 seconds. Then getting back up, doing 45 seconds of the reverse lunge on the other side, to the ground, 45 seconds of Russian twist. Back up on the right side, twist, back up on the left side, twist. And that's our grouping of 2, 4 times 30. Cool? The speed is completely your choice. There is no jumping in today's workout. Everything that I do is a suggestion to you. You can do it if you want. You do not have to. You can modify. You can do something completely different. If you ever need help figuring out a modification for an exercise, please let us know. We usually have someone hanging out in the comments that can answer questions. But I think we're about ready to get started. So, we're just going to swing those arms, get it nice and loose. Always recommend that if you can warm up for a couple extra minutes before these fitness express classes start. It's always better. If you can, I understand, but if you can. And my name is Jen, and we're alternating big circles back. And let's go forward. Bring those arms in front, big circle up and big circle down. Crossing one way and then crossing the other way. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. And if we want to, we can add in a squat. Let's do 2 more. Let's take out the arms and just do the squat. Sitting back. Let's lift one heel. And the other heel. Both feet on the ground. Come on up, heel, toe, those feet in. Let's bend one knee. You can hold on for balance if you want and kick straight back. Let's switch sides and go. Make sure you're not going to kick anything. Always check. Even if you think you're clear, always check. Bring those feet on the ground, nice and wide. Let's lunge one way Holding in here, coming up nice and tall. And the other way. Come back to the center, arms down. We're gonna go up and down again, side to side. So let's start one way and switch. One more each side. And come back to the center. Let's lean forward, back, up. So our hands are on our hips first. If that feels good, hands by your head. And if that feels good, arms up. Flat back. Let's do 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, like I said, the first grouping is reverse lunges with a side leg lift and Russian twist. So what I mean by that is I'm going to pick a side, side A. I'm going to do a reverse lunge. I'm going to come up. I'm going to lift to the side and come back. I'm going to reverse lunge, out to the side and back. If I want weights, great. If I don't want weights, totally fine. And then I'm going to come down to the mat, feet on the ground or in the air, and rotating side to side. So those are our first 2 exercises. That's all I have to worry about. 45 on, 15 off, times 4. Good? Grab a little sip of water to get started. All right. Turn my volume up. And we're starting in 4 seconds. So side A. So what I mean by modification, if you wanted to do lunge jumps here instead, you could. If you want to take out this side leg lift, you could. If you only want to do side leg lifts, that's fine. All right, on the ground. Four seconds. Make sure your back is nice and flat. And just five seconds. All right, stand on up. And we're lunging and lifting to the other side. All right, ready? 3 seconds. And one side's going to be easier balance-wise for you. Make sure you're going slow and controlled with those side leg lifts. You're not swinging all over the place. less than 10 seconds. All right, back to Russian twists. 3 seconds. Twist. Not holding your breath. Ten seconds. All right, back to side A. Reverse lunge, side leg lift. Oops. And go. Okay, back down. Of course, I messed up my timer. Don't worry, I will adjust as we go along. I gave us too many breaks. Can't have that. Break is coming. Once we finish side B and one more round of those twists, then we will have a break. That being said, if you need a break, you can always take a break. Just because I'm not breaking doesn't mean you can't, and just because I'm breaking doesn't mean you have to. Side B. Seconds. All right, to the ground. The last one of these Russian twists. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we get a break. We get 1 minute. Round 2, push-ups that are wide and heel draws. So we're going to do those push-ups with our hands nice and wide. They can be on our knees, on our toes, on a chair that's stable, on a step, anything that's a nice firm surface. That's what we're going to be doing our push-ups. And then we have heel drops. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back. This is going to be our right-left one. So you can either have your knees bent and just worry about dropping one leg at a time with that knee bent, or with that leg straight. Your choice, and you can flip back and forth between the two. So we have all those 4 just like that. All right, so we're starting in 5 seconds. Wide push-ups. Wide. We're also using our whole hand to support the weight, not just the palm of our hand. You pick the depth. Okay, open over. Whatever side you want to go first, that's your side A. The other leg is just up in the air, hanging out. You can have that leg on the ground, but it's not really doing much of an ab exercise that way, but you can choose. And remember, your knee is either bent or your leg is straight. You're squeezing your belly button to your spine and really squeezing that whole torso in like a corset. You're not holding your breath. All right, back to push-ups. Two seconds. And if it takes you a couple extra seconds to get in position, not a big deal. Fifteen seconds. Two, 1. All right. On our back, other leg, heel drops. Let's go. Alright, back to the push-ups. Let me fix this little timer that's going to go off in a second to give you a fake break. Alright, we don't want fake breaks. Alright, let's go. Two, one. All right, flip back over. Now, do you want to keep that knee bent? Do you want to straighten that leg out? Totally up to you. We have one more time each side. Fifteen seconds. All right, last push up. Twenty seconds. Four, three, two, and one. And because I completely bounced a curve this timing, I have double the amount of work planned than we have time for. So I'm going to have that second half. I'm going to save that to next Friday. We'll still do it, but we'll do it next Friday. Same concept, just the other two exercises, or the two groups of exercises. So we'll do this for 30 more seconds, and then we're going to do a little ab work on the ground, one more little bit, and then we're done. Seven seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so grab some water real quick and then come right back to your mat. We have just a little bit left to do. So we're going to lay on our backs. Oh, sorry, lay on our stomachs. But we're going to do some swimmers. So we did a lot of front core. We're going to do some back core. So all I'm going to do is lift my right arm and left leg, and then switch. So we're going to do 30 seconds on my count. Fast or slow, your choice. Put your head straight down on the mat, forehead on the mat. On your mark, get set, go. relax. Okay, we're gonna do that again. This time, I want you to hold that arm slash leg up for about a second before you go back down. So I want you to, instead of doing a momentum movement, I want you to do a movement that has a start, a middle, and a finish. 30 seconds again, and let's go. Do one more each side, and then relax. One more time through, doing both arms and both legs together. So lifting everything up, holding it for a second, and coming back down. Final 30 seconds, and then we will cool it down for today, okay? Everybody good? On your mark, get set, go. Do one more. And then relax. Okay, roll onto your side. Hug your bottom knee in. And take your top leg quad stretch. Release, prop yourself up, side body stretch, shoulder on top of shoulder. Release, let's flip it around. On the ground, lower leg in, top leg quad stretch. Let's release. Let's pop on up. Side body stretch. And release. Bring both those legs in front. Toes pointed up, flat back. Walk those fingers down your shin as far as they'll go. Come on up. Take one leg, squeeze it in, grab, and twist. Release. Switch it out. Grab that knee and twist. Release. Roll on to your front. Come to a Sphinx pose. So your hands are spread nice and fingers are spread nice and wide, and you're just lifting up. And if you want to go a little higher, stretching out those abs a little bit here, whatever feels good. And then heels. So you're sitting on your heels. Bring those arms behind you. Really open up that chest. Open up those arms super high in the top. Making a giant letter Y with your body. And then bringing those arms out to the side, making a giant letter T. Release. Walk yourself forward. Tuck your toes under. Roll yourself back. And stand on up. So next week, next Friday, we'll go over the other be able to stand, reverse crunch, plank rotations, and half pulses. So you can look forward to those next Friday, same time, same place. Otherwise, thanks for coming.